What is up, guys? It is Ghostland here, coming at you with another requested guide. This time it is going to be Shyvana, the half dragon. Now, first off, what you guys want to know is what suits you better, top lane or jungle. I honestly think that Shyvana jungle is a lot better right now just because of Devour. Every single other auto attack does extra magic damage, which is amazing, but you can go top if you want. Now, on Shyvana top lane, what you should be maxing is E if you're against like a super aggressive laner such as Renekton, or a ranged champion such as Vayne, or if there's like a Sivir top lane out there or something like that. But just because it's ranged, you can farm from a distance with your E. Plus, if you land your E on them and you auto attack them, it just does a ton of damage. But if you're against like a crappy champion such as Galio, you do want to harass the hell out of him with your W, so you should be maxing W, or you could just Q and just farm and chill. You know, that's always an option. Now, on Shyvana jungle, I suggest that you always max W. The mobility is just great on her because junglers can influence the map even more if they can get around faster. So that's why W is amazing. Plus, it does do AoE damage, all around damage. Just because it's all around damage, so you could clear your camps pretty fast, and after W you should be maxing Q for that double hit because you're probably going to have Sated Devour, and it's just extra damage on every single other auto attack, and it's just amazing. And just max E last. You don't really need it in the jungle, it's not that big of a deal. You usually want to take TP and Flash as Shyvana top lane, or go Smite TP if you want to build that Cinderhulk stuff. They kind of nerfed it, so just watch out if you don't want to do that, it's alright. But if you are a jungler, there is an exception where you can go Exhaust and Smite. It's amazing on Shyvana, and you don't really need the Flash to escape because, let's face it, who the hell will evade a Shyvana? Probably like a Galio or something like that. Nah, never mind. Nobody ever is going to invade a Shyvana unless like they're super crazy or something. For a build on Shyvana top lane, if you are behind, you want to go Sunfire Cape first, but if you are just doing fine, if you're slightly ahead, you could go ahead and rush Blade of the Ruined King first on Shyvana top lane. After that, you want to go full tank, and then I'll explain the tank items later of what tank items you want. For a Shyvana jungle build, you will want to go blue or red Devour 100% of the time. It's just, both of them are just great. I suggest blue Smite all the time. I like blue Smite a lot better than red Smite. It's just, I think, it's, in my opinion, it's just better, but, you know, you guys all have your own opinions. Everyone's opinions are different. It's just an amazing item on Shyvana. Plus, once you get sated, the enemy will kind of like surrender, so you have to like try to do a lot before 20 minutes, so they will surrender. And yeah, let's say the game is still going after like 20 minutes, which is kind of crazy if you're already sated, and you get your sated Devour by 20 minutes and they don't surrender. Then after that, there's two routes you want to go: the full tank right after the Devour route, or the Blade of the Ruined King then full tank route. Blade of the Ruined King is a lot better than just going full tank, but you know, it just all depends. Now, for tank items, this applies for jungle and top lane, okay? So you could do whatever you want, you know, it just all depends on what the enemy team has. So what you want to go is Randuins, then Banshees, then Thornmail, then Spirit Visage, and then maybe Guardian Angel. This all depends on what you need. If the enemy team is full AD, then you want to go armor items such as Randuins or Thornmail. And if they're full AP, like, you know, they have a Corki, they have a Annie, they have a Rumble, like all those AP characters, then you want to go MR items like Banshee, Spirit Visage, maybe Hex Drinker. Hex Drinker is really good for that. If they're a mixture of both AD and AP, then I suggest you go Devour, Blade of the Ruined King, Randuins, Merc Treads, Banshees, Guardian Angel. Now remember, you can go full AD Shyvana and just go ham, but it's very risky, and I don't take responsibility of how much you feed. Now moving on for boots, it just all depends. Now there's usually two boots that you want to go in Shyvana. It's Ninja Tabbies or Merc Treads, and that's about it. There aren't any other options that are great on Shyvana. Those two are pretty great. Now, which one, if you're against like an AP team, like a crowd control team, such as, let's say they have a Lux, which has a snare, let's say a Rumble that has a slow, let's say, yeah, I'm just giving a ton of names out here. Let's say they have a Maokai, which has a lot of CC. I suggest you go Merc Treads against that. Or they have like a super fed AD carry, and you just want to deal with an enemy fed Caitlyn or enemy fed Graves, then I suggest Tab Eyes. Tab Eyes are really good for that. Now, for team fighting, you could do two things. Either aim for their backline and just screw their ADC up, or peel for your own team and just help out and defend your AD carry. Now, I like to screw with the enemy AD carry just because I think Shyvana is amazing for that, but it's just all about what your team needs. You know, if your team is behind, I suggest to peel. If you're super ahead, just go all in, don't even care. But it is super risky to dive, so just try not to get one shot. Now, if you do want to screw like tank and just build even more AD, such as like if you're like, whatever, I'm so ahead, I don't even care, I'm not even gonna go tank anymore, I just want to go more damage items, then I suggest Black Cleaver and maybe Triforce. Just be careful not to build Triforce too early in the game and spend too much time trying to get it. It's gonna sit you really behind and it's probably gonna throw your lead. So try not to get Triforce when you're behind, try to get it when you're ahead and when you have the money to. A couple tips for Shyvana is try your best to start red side, just because it gives you a lot. Like, it gives you a lot more help clearing your waves with the red buff than starting blue buff. So, yeah. And another tip is running exhaust on Shyvana. And when you're running exhaust, you want to try to invade as much as possible, just because it's just amazing with exhaust. You know, they can't really get away, and if they do, you could just catch up with them with your W. You can invade champions like Galio that really suck, or Xin Zhao, those people that don't really have escapes. I suggest that. And that about wraps it up. If you guys did find this useful, make sure to leave a like, and if you guys haven't already, make sure to subscribe. If you guys have any questions at all, and I mean any questions, I will answer them 100% guaranteed. Just leave it in the comment section. Don't worry, I won't bite. I just want to say thanks for all the support you guys have given me. We did hit 400 subs a couple days ago, and it's just amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope you guys have an excellent day. It's Ghostlight here, and I'm out. Peace.